Coffeezilla made a video on this dumbass's MLM, same energy as that big dog Gary V.
Once seen as the new way to make a part-time or full-time income from home, now it's almost universally ridiculed and mocked by anyone because, guys, we've done the experiment. The numbers are in. It's a failing business model that doesn't work except if you're at the tippity top. If you can get enough suckers underneath you to lose money, you can then make money. That is true. That is an honest thing they say. Take a load off, grab some popcorn, and enjoy the marketing versus the reality. Get ready for some contradictions, some hypocrisy, some lies. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the $10 million studio. I'm your host, Coffeezilla, and today...
Ben Shapiro roller you? Please link that. I would love to see that. That'd be awesome.
Today, you know what we're taking a look at? Some of the great MLMs, right? Let's first watch some of the marketing, right? Bring down the computer monitor, of course. The first thing we're going to be looking at is Amway. You guys know them. They're sort of the original schemers, the original get-rich-quick scheme. And let's take a look at what they say about themselves.
Wow, they really paid $4 million bonuses?
My uncle made a lot of money.
Are they really doing business in
they
countries?
really are number one. They don't do Orlando Magic and
Do you really make that much?
How can I get started?
Do you really want to know? Let me show you.
Dude, Hans Zimmer get in on this? There they are, the schemers. So they're showing themselves with famous people. Okay, we get it. Relax! You sell like potions and lotions to women at home. You're not exactly flying things to the moon with SpaceX. You don't need to do this. It's just a bunch of irrelevant numbers. What do we need to know is, like, can you make a living with Amway?
We give people opportunities to have a business of their own. They will do things we could never imagined possible before.
Okay, that's way too much out of Amway's mouth. So that, right before that, that's Doug DeVos, the now president of Amway. And he's saying,
Notice anything about that last name, boys? That's right. That's right. Old Betsy, old education secretary, because her credentials were literally blowing up education, public education in public schools in her backyard. Old Betsy DeVos, also related to the Eric Prince, founder of Blackwater Defense Contracting, formerly known as Blackwater, now known as Academy, I think. Why did they change their names? Well, they changed their names because they did a lot of war crimes. That's why they changed their names. Anyway, let's keep going.
look, we're empowering people with businesses. So, number one red flag, no, you're not. You are a employee. Well, you're a consultant. You're a independent contractor for Amway, but you're not a business owner. Let's be completely clear about that. But I think you get the idea from the DC Comics trailer here. You're going to make a lot of money with Amway. It's an exciting place to work with a lot of money. $40 billion in bonuses and incentives, they say. So, how much do you really make from Amway? Well,
the reason why we're watching this is because I guess he will inevitably turn his attention from Amway to newer multi-level marketing schemes and focus on, I guess, the dude that we were just watching on Joe Rogan.
Turns out, if you're in the bottom 50%, you make about $400. If you're in the top 10%, the median income is $3,000, average $11,000. That's worse than working at McDonald's, which means only one thing. McDonald's is the greatest income opportunity of our era. No, seriously, if you work a minimum wage job at McDonald's, you're making more than 90% of Amway employees or independent business owners, whatever they call it. That's such a lie, by the way. Top 1%, okay, ladies and gentlemen, $43,000 median income. Guys, you're the valedictorian and you're making like a regular wage from like a regular job. This does not justify... Maybe the way we start recruiting for Walmart, McDonald's, is by start playing like the employee thing, but instead...
Brianna gets a demonstration from the Master Burger Builder.
Now, next up on the chopping block. Oh, buddy. We've been needing to do this one for a while. Patrick Bet David, ladies and gentlemen. Oh,
This guy. The guy who's going to unite America. Hashtag reunited states. That's right, dude. My man, who was recently on the Joe Rogan Experience, Joseph Robinette Rogan Experience, talk about how he was in the army and how vaccines are, you know, questionable. You should be questioning the vaccines. That guy. Let's see what he has to say.
owner and founder of People Helping People, an MLM focused on life insurance. You may know him, though, from his YouTube channel, Valuetainment. Now, I have no problem with Valuetainment. I like it. I'll watch Patrick all day on Valuetainment, to be quite honest with you. But the MLM pack, what are you doing with the MLM? Because it bills itself as like solving all the problems, guys. It says, you know, student debt, crisis. What's going to save you? Let's watch their advertising.
Will the rising trade tensions between the U.S. and China just keep pushing these markets lower?
Underemployment among recent college grads.
Saving for
Good.
retirement.
Put some fear in
It's
them.
not easy to ignore the financial problems we have today. In retirement, not a chance. Everyone talks about it, yet very few bring financial solutions to solve it.
Oh boy, here we go. Big promises.
Until now.
The champ is here! The champ is here! The champ is here!
Bro, the moment I see a fucking hotel conference room like this that's dimly lit with like big fucking lights, it's over. Ding, 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 ding. You, my friend, are about to purchase a timeshare. Or worse, you are about to enter a cult. Or worse, you are about to, you know, lose all your money on some fucking multi-level marketing schemes, okay? That's right, dude. The moment that you find yourself inside of a fucking hotel conference room like this, and a guy is like getting hyped up on stage, is done. It's a wrap. Get the fuck out of there, okay? This is a rule. Do you understand? I'm giving you guys a Hasanabi rule. I got some rules. This is one of those things. Okay? You are entering a cult, or worse, a pyramid scheme. Because at least in a cult, you're going to get laid. Not saying that you should join a cult, but I feel like there's a lot of sex happening in cults. You know, so that's one thing. No sex is happening at the fucking BitConnect conference. Okay? Anyway, let's keep going.
The champ is here! The champ is here!
One company dares to dream bigger and do the impossible.
The champ is here!
One company pushes the limits of the status quo.
Wow. We got it all, guys. We got people smoking cigars, fat cats, dude. This is a lot like the Amway thing. It's like a younger Amway. It's nice. It's fresh. It's exciting. So what is the reality of PHP? According to the disclosure they have to file. Let's check it out because they say they have the top compensation plan.
With the top compensation package in the marketplace for entrepreneurial agency builders, PHP is ushering a new era of multicultural and diverse agents.
Wow. So you heard them. World class. This is the best we're going to get today in terms of compensation plans. So it better be good. So we got to go through a little bit of this. The first thing you have to notice, this is a measure of the average of the life licensed agents in the periods of January through December 31st, 2019. So I wanted to make sure to get 2019's income disclosure because I know COVID shook things up. I didn't want to, get that in the mix. So this is that, and it's for agents that got their license because I know you have to get like licensed with these kinds of businesses. So I wanted to make sure we measured the licensed agents, and they said this is licensed agents. Well, let's check out the numbers. $800,000 of income. That's pretty good. Well, how many people get that? 0.13%. Okay. So it drops pretty steeply off from that. Okay. 300,000, not bad. 0.14%. Now, going on from that, like you basically have 1% of people making a really good income, it seems like. Because 0.75% make $148,000. That's a great living.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on one second. Wait, that does feel a lot like, let's say this is where the top 1% is. Like that's the amount, that's the major income that they're making. And then if we were to look at that, like, wait, hold on. It's weird. It does feel a lot like this. What's happening here? That's really interesting. Let's keep going.
Very well with that. Well, now we drop into the middle class, right? 1% of the people do that. It's still great. Still good compensation. Here's where it really falls off. Down here, I don't know if you can see that, 64% of paid agents, these are agents getting paid, made $200. The vast majority of people who made money with PHP barely paid off their enrollment fee of $200 that year. You hardly broke even on an enrollment fee, over half. Now, 20% of them made $2,000 in a single year. Terrible income. Let's just be honest. That's like a side hustle at best. 7,000, same thing. 6% of people made that, meaning that about 90% of PHP's employees also make less than, take a guess. Everyone got their guess ready? McDonald's employees. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the #1 compensation plan in MLM. The thing that's changing everything, that's changing a world full of debt. McDonald's starting salary makes more than 90% of those people. This isn't to dump on those people, by the way. This MLM as a rule, it just doesn't work.
The champ is here.
Guys, I always tell you, MLMs are scams built to enrich the very people at the very top and basically no one else. And to make money, you have to recruit people underneath you. Now, the thing is, these people will tell you, well, of course, Steven, you know, people at, not many people succeed. It's just like owning a business where most people don't succeed, except there's a problem with that. You don't have to go out and base your success on getting new suckers in the program. This is the problem with MLMs. MLMs involve, the majority of their work is, hey, you got to go recruit. So in order for you to succeed, this is what makes MLMs completely unique. You have to make other people go lose. Do you get that? Because to succeed, you have to recruit. And to recruit, you have to knowingly bring people into a system where 90% of the people make less than a McDonald's salary. Where it's probably slightly more than that, right? Yeah, actually it is. Because actually it's 95% of people. Because these 4.8% make only $15,000 a year. I think a minimum wage at McDonald's makes a little bit over that. How do they get away with this stuff, man? It's mind-blowing to me. Now we're going to look at another MLM called Vima. And again, these are their numbers, not mine.
Damn! This bra makes my breasts feel amazing. Michelle, you should get this bra. But in the bra world, if she bought a bra...
Is this guy drunk? This is like Vima's sales guy? What's going on here?
I ain't getting Jack Shinola. That's right.
No Jack Shinola, guys. But you know what? With Vima, you're getting Jack Shinola.
If I tell her to buy that bra, I'm getting broken off some. That's what it's about. Peer to peer. Nobody watches commercials.
Say that to like the billion-dollar advertising industry, you buffoon.
No one ever sits and looks at billboards and goes, yo, man, I gotta see that movie. No, you hear it from what? Your friend.
Oh, this is the greatest lie ever. Forget about the ad age where everyone's like sitting glued to their phone. What are you gonna advertise on someone's phone? No, dude. You're gonna go up to their door, knock on it, and go recruit them. Or better yet, you're gonna tell your friends, hey, use promo code VIMA at checkout. Like, what do you think's gonna happen?
Your homeboy, your hombre. Tell them how they can make money. The whole thing is, every time I drink this, I'm making money.
You just get 2 of your friends to be customers. They tell 2 of their friends.
I love how this is like the broke version of multi-level marketing. Like, this is like the poor guy's version of a pyramid scheme. It's like they're not even trying to make this look legitimate. It's like, hey man, it's just like you drink the stuff, man, and then you make money. Now, of course, when you go to their disclosure statements, you will find that 40% of the people make $900. Woohoo. Anyway, you go down the list and you find that once again, the vast majority make less than a Walmart employee. Yes, I'm changing it up for McDonald's. Now, what I love about this, these guys are always talking about how they're different, how 9-to-5s suck. And it's such poetic justice that they actually end up making, the vast majority of them, way, way less than if they had just gone and been a Walmart greeter. Now, for our last commercial today, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it, by the way, so far. Let me know if you have in the comments below. We're checking out iMarkets Live. Stock guys, Austin Gotzi, you've seen these guys?
What are you doing right now?
Watching you, cringing with you.
Clearing the path of wealth and a lifestyle most dream of?
Probably not.
Do you have enough?
Honestly.
Dude, this shit is so bad, dude. It's so fucking nasty. Like, they're literally preying on... Ugh, it's just every industry is this in America now. I mean, this is what, like, podcasting has turned into, too. Like, it's just like, whoever is better at effectively arguing for their fan base to fucking wither away because they are, you know, they don't trust the vaccine and instead are taking, like, ivermectin or whatever. Whoever does that better gets to the top of the fucking pile.
Honestly, and debt.
To retirement.
No.
Enjoy life and take care of your health. Do you have enough to take care of your family?
Nah.
What?
Looking for the bag. Honestly, if I can get a job with you guys, pay me well. I'll shell.
Why not enjoy your life now and make massive money? Enough to enjoy later also. Yes?
Guys, this is a bit on the nose, don't you think? Don't you think this is a little too much? No? Marketing team didn't think this was not subtle enough?
Yes. You can be as successful as a Wall Street trader without spending years to acquire the knowledge.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the old don't spend time to make money, get rich quick? Is that basically what you're saying? Because you're saying don't spend any time learning things. So let's check out their income disclaimer, guys. Yeah, you go ahead and you find out. 67% of iMarkets Live people are barely cracking $100, which I think is less than the fee. 16% are cracking under $1,000. 9% are cracking under $2,000. Have you noticed a similarity between all of these income disclosures? First of all, they're all promising you wild success. Everyone says they have the greatest compensation plan in the world. The reality is, a bunch of losers, a couple winners. And the only reason, and this is important, they're going to say, well, the couple of winners, they just had heart. They're real, true workers. And everyone needs to be like that. No, the reason they're winning is because they got enough people underneath them to step on top of. None of this works without the downline. That's the important key in order to do an MLM.
For the record, and obviously Coffeezilla has done a lot of videos on this as well, but like the rug pull that influencers do is kind of like this as well, but even worse somehow, because influencers actually do have influence, especially over like a younger, more impressionable audience of individuals. And it's the exact same mentality that drives them as well. I'm about to make a lot of money, bro. We're going to get the bag. We're going to the moon. We're going to the fucking moon. Boom. Nope. Only he's going to the moon. You're not going to the moon. You're going to Walmart. What's going on, dude? Yeah, Aiden Ross and all these other fucking dudes that did this shit, they did exactly this. It is the modern day equivalent, which is why I find it additionally hilarious that, like, you know, the main guy that kind of went to prison for the pump and dump schemes, Jordan Belfort, who Martin Scorsese made a wonderful movie out of, is still doing the exact same shit. And he's hanging out with Drake. I don't know what to say. Like, I don't know. At a certain point, it's like, where does capitalism end and cronyism begin? Well, you know, here at the Hasanabi broadcast, you know that it's the same photo.
MLM properly. You cannot have everyone succeeding. That's literally, you can't do it. It wouldn't work. The way this works is 90% or more, usually 95, 98%, have to fail miserably in order for the 1%, the 2% to make it and be wildly successful. And then they tell you, hey, greatest income opportunity of our era. No, I reject that. Anyways, guys, that's basically it. Pump the stock. You could make as much as a Wall Street trader with none of the education. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.
I know what you mean. This ain't what it seemed. Nothing but a trick, trying to sell me on a dream, but that was where you lost me. Wake up and smell the coffee.